And we are 15 minutes after the hour here. And again, if you are a new listener, new viewer to our Market Day Report, first of all, welcome. Hope you'll spread the word to friends and neighbors of what you found here, keeping track of news, weather, and market information. And every Tuesday, if you are a new viewer or listener, every Tuesday we head out to Pennsylvania and talk to our good friend Ben Hushon, or why I should say Maryland. He talks about the entire eastern part of the country, but I want to get their state right here, Ben. It's been a kind of a cool, rainy week since you and I talked last Tuesday.
Good morning, Mark. Well, I confuse you. I'm from Pennsylvania, and we were talking before we went on the air. So, yes, right now I'm in Whitehall, Maryland, and since we talked last Tuesday, just like Tim Ross told us, we had a significant rain, about an inch last Tuesday. Had a day of sunshine, right back into rain on Friday, had 1 to 2 inches, depending on what area we were in, and it was cool. Absolutely stayed cool. In fact, there were snowflakes seen Friday morning.
Yeah. But now you say that as we hit this morning and the live update up to this moment, there are some tractors in the fields.
There are. We got into the 60s on Sunday, and then we moved into the upper 70s yesterday. It's a very toasty 75 here right now.
Wow.
Machinery, a lot of folks loaded up fertilizer on Saturday, but hit the field in earnest yesterday, and pretty much there's quite a waiting list for fertilizer spreading. And I talked to one of our competitors, and he was in the very, very same boat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've got some pictures you've taken in your area here, looking at when you get some 65 and 70-degree weather, things green up in a hurry. Tell us what we're looking at here.
They do, Mark. Last week I talked about how Pastures sent in a picture of some pastures that just had no color to them, and I was challenged a little bit by a few of you have a lot of listeners in this community, and that was the Norma Reeves farm in Street, Maryland, and they were spot on. Their pastures had greened up. A bunch of beef cattle out there were grazing it pretty well, and that's the difference a week or 10 days makes this time of year. They had fertilized it, managed it, and now we had some rain and sunshine, and things literally greened up overnight. But, Mark, one of the things this brings me to, the hay market in the east is terrible for folks that are trying to sell hay. And there's a lot of theories. Last fall, pastures stayed green a lot longer than normal with the warm fall. And here we are, early April, and animals are able to graze, which means they don't need to buy hay for their beef cattle or horses.
That makes sense when you put it that way. Before we leave you here, you are going to be maybe taking some soil temperatures and see if we're, those tractors in the fields, if the ground actually ready to receive that seed.
It's almost, I didn't even want to tell you what the temperature was. You got to promise you're going to keep this between you and me and not let anybody else hear it.
We don't have more hundreds of thousands of viewers in there going to hear it all. But
in Whitehall, Maryland, I went out this morning at 6 o'clock, and we were 52 degrees at 2 inches depth.
What was that, 62?
52.
52. I was going to say, wow, 52. Well, that's...
If we stay there, now, as Tim just said, we've got some more cool weather coming in after a warm day today, but I would be very confident that when farmers start poking the ground with the thermometer this week, they're going to get corn planters out and probably get to working them here the end of this week or the beginning of next week.
Well, we'll have an update next Tuesday, and we'll find out if that indeed is the case. Ben, thanks for the time as always, and appreciate the pictures there, giving us a first-hand look at what's going on in your area. Talk to you next Tuesday.
You bet, Mark. Hope your viewers and listeners take time this weekend to spend some time with their family and have a blessed Easter to you and your family.
Well said. Happy Easter to you and the Hushon family as well. Ben Hushon, Whitehall, Maryland, with us every Tuesday. We'll take a break, come back, and I will get you caught up in the grain and livestock futures as we continue after this.